Are you sure you're free? What else would I be doing?
Hey everyone, this is Jeff 11 Bronson bringing you all another monthly collection update video. This one for the month of July 2025. No DVDs this month. We've picked up Blu-rays and mostly 4Ks actually. So yeah, it's a little stack. It's not as much as the last few months. There's another big pre-order obviously coming for August, which I think you all know what that's going to be. I do believe that has shipped, so that will be coming soon. So I can't wait to show you the big August 11th Arrow Video Collector's Edition release, 4K release. Of course, when we get to that for the next update. But for this update, we've yet again completed my Al Pacino collection with this film right here. Now, I've had a complete Pacino collection, but then Pacino has a new film that released just last month in July, and it's already out on Blu-ray, because this went straight to Blu-ray, I think, in Germany. But it is the Blu-ray for Pacino's latest film, The Ritual, with Dan Stevens as well, and Abigail Cohen, and Ashley Green. That was the other girl I was thinking of. Yeah, Ashley Green. Pretty much a Exorcist film. It's pretty much it is the true story that apparently is where The Exorcist is based on. So pretty much this is The Exorcist, but then with Pacino, and I'm based more on that true story using the real life characters, real life names and stuff. Takes place in like the 1920s of like a real life exorcism once again. I'm not the biggest fan of exorcism films, I gotta be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of The Exorcist, the original Exorcist, the William Friedkin one. I like it, I respect it for what it is, but I'm not a big fan of it, if that makes sense. Um, Kind of think it's a little overrated, to be honest, but that's... Anyway, I do admire and respect it for what it is. So I wasn't expecting much from this film, being that it is pretty much kind of, again, like The Exorcist. Nowhere near in like the quality, because of course Friedkin was it. That's why I respect the film. Friedkin was a very, very talented filmmaker. Here's the back of the Blu-ray, by the way. But I did somewhat ended up enjoying this film. Now I don't know just in what capacity I'm gonna give this a good review or whatever once I get around to, because obviously this will be coming up, of course, for the Al Pacino review series. So I will not say too much on it, but I kind of liked it. It had a good sound mix. Now, since I upgraded my sound system in the room to like a Dolby Atmos setup with some speakers across the room, the bass in this film, like during the tense moments, like the entire room was vibrating. That really did add to the experience of watching this film. I'm not saying I'm just basing it purely on that, but that did certainly help. I did like the performances in this one. I like Pacino as the priest delivering the exorcism, and Dan Stevens had a good role in this one. I like the possessed girl in this one. So there were some good performances. It was decently directed, but again, I will save much further in-depth thoughts, of course, for the review series. So, The Ritual, 2025, the most recent film from both Pacino, and the most recent film that I have in my collection now. Next up, I got two UK Blu-rays from boutique labels. This one is from Raro Video. Now, Raro Video recently kind of did a UK extension. They were first known for being a label, I think, in the US, and also a European one. This is one of the UK releases of a Umberto Lenzi Eurocrime film. You all know I love my Italian genre films. In particular, I love my Eurocrimes, and I love the films by director Umberto Lenzi. Right here we have Gang War Milan, which is, I think, his very first Eurocrime film. So he did this one before my personal favorite of his and my personal favorite of the genre, Almost Human. But yeah, there you go, Gang War Milan. This was a really good sort of gangster film with actually Antonio Sabato in this one, who picked up a film of his last month, which was a giallo with Lanzi, the Lanzi director. I think there was Seven Bloodstained Orchids he was in that as well. So yeah, you do got alternate cover art. Maybe I should flip to that one. I do like that one. Here's the disc. And you do have a booklet. I think the booklet is actually with some essays written. I think one is written by Mike Malloy, actually, the great Mike Malloy, who did the... oh yeah, there you go. Mike Malloy, who actually did the fantastic Eurocrime documentary. It's like a big 2.5-hour documentary on the genre. I do recommend that for people. Can't shut up about it. It's one of my favorite documentaries. But yeah, War Milan, great film. I love Umberto Lenzi. In particular, his Eurocrime. I mean, I loved his giallos that I've seen so far. I'm still yet to see Spasmo, which I do hear some good things about, but I've loved pretty much everything that I've seen from Umberto Lenzi until now. But in particular, it's his Eurocrime films that I love the most. Next up, we got a few horror films. So yeah, that was the one only Eurocrime film for this month. We do have some horror films. This one from Arrow Video. This one I should have picked up a long time ago, because this one I did see a few times on streaming on Amazon Prime, and they have the subcategory of the MGM films, including The Burning, the great 1980s slasher film, The Burning. Yeah, man, this was definitely way overdue. I saw it for a good price from a Dutch retailer, so I got it for, didn't even have to import it. I was like, yeah, let's pull the trigger finally in this one and get it on the great Arrow. I got a sneaky suspicion Arrow might do a 4K of this soon, just because they do seem to be re-releasing their old Blu-rays onto 4K, which we're gonna get to one of them at the end of this haul. But yeah, The Burning finally now own a physical copy of it, and yeah, it's a lot of people say they like it to Friday the 13th. I still prefer Friday the 13th, the original, because I do actually love the original Friday the 13th. Which isn't the popular opinion, because a lot of people like the films with Jason, you know, because the first one, you don't get Jason in the first one. But I do like the whole style of the first one. It's kind of more, it's actually giallo-esque, where you have point of view shots and stuff. So I like Friday the 13th, the original one, for those aspects. But anyway, some more horror films from a sale that was on a Dutch website. Some modern horror films that I actually, these were first time watches for me. This one I actually still yet to watch the remaining of it. I watched the first 30 to 45 minutes-ish of it, so I still have to watch the rest, but it is the first movie in the Smile series. I mean, they have a second one, so they're probably going to do a third one, right? So it's probably a series at this point, but yeah, the first Smile. So yeah, I watched the first 30 minutes, first 45 minutes of this one. Not bad so far. Definitely more of a slow burn from what I can tell. Obviously, I don't know how if it's gonna kick up in gear. But yeah, it's one that I'm enjoying. So looking forward to watching the rest of it. These two I did watch fully, and I was pleasantly surprised with both these films. I heard about this particular new horror slasher character and these films. Based on these first two that I've now watched, I'm definitely gonna get the third one. But it is the Terrifier films, Art the Clown. I think I really fell in love with these films right here. I mean, let's just pull up the second one as well, Terrifier 1 and Terrifier 2. I absolutely enjoyed these films. I went into these completely blind, completely without any clue on what they were about, except that I did know about, again, Art the Clown. I did not know anything else. But man, oh man, did I thoroughly enjoy these two films. I absolutely, I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna get that third one. That will be definitely featured in the next update. It's definitely one I'm gonna get. These were, I wasn't expecting much, because again, me and horror. I mean, when it comes to horror, I gotta be like in the right mood for it, and I'm like pretty selective when it comes to horror films. I tend to go towards the 70s, 80s, 90s, like pretty much pre the CGI era. And this one, even though there might be one or two shots in these films that might feature some CGI, a lot of these effects are practical, and that's why they really work, and they're really fantastically done, and very brutal. I love the brutality of this. I love the way David Howard Thornton plays Art the Clown. It's absolutely fantastic. Yes, so Terrifier 1 and 2, I cannot wait to watch the third one. So yeah, I really enjoyed those. I wasn't expecting, I had zero expectations, but man, oh man, did they they blew me away. Absolutely. I want to rewatch them again right now. That's how good they are. I just watched them a few days ago, both of them back to back. I want to watch them again. That's how good they are. Anyway, that's it for the Blu-rays. We do have some 4Ks right here, and first up we have the. I caved in with this one. I originally said I wasn't gonna go for this one because I have a sneaky suspicion, and I still have that sneaky suspicion that they will do a box set very soon of all 5 of these films. But I kept hearing from many people in the community of how great the transfer is on this, and what a fantastic release it is in general. I did not go for the collector's edition. I went for the steelbook, but it is the 4K steelbook release right here of the original, the classic, the best, in my opinion, Dirty Harry, the original by Don Siegel, with a great transfer on 4K indeed. Man, this one, it's definitely, I agree with, let's remove the J card, there we go. Anyway, if you guys want to see the J card, there. Yeah. No, it's, I heard that this one has such a great transfer. I was like, well, how good can it be really? It's 1971. Man, this is one of the best transfers, if not the best transfer I've ever seen. Certainly, this is the ultimate way to experience this film. I mean, it has never looked this good. I mean, I got the awesome Blu-ray collections. Yeah, it's out of reach, it's up there on the shelf. The Blu-rays already look crisp and fantastic, but man, this 4K takes it to a whole new level. So let's open that steelbook. You get a cool shot there of Andrew Robinson, sorry about the glare, as the Scorpio Killer. You do get the Blu-ray included, but here's the coveted 4K disc. Is there any art behind, or does that image just continue? Let's remove the disc. Oh yeah, that image just continues. So if you guys want the full look in the image, there you go. Oh yeah, here's the there you go. Show you the front and back of the steelbook. Do you feel lucky, punk? Yeah. Man, I love this film, and this transfer, like I said, it was just absolutely fantastic, spectacular, with a great Dolby Atmos sound score. Audio option, that's what I was looking for, audio option on it as well, which again, now that I have a Dolby Atmos setup, man, it's not just a visual treat, I can tell you. If you have the right setup for it, it's a fucking audio treatment as well. It's a fantastic. Anyway, Dirty Harry, the 4K. This next one is the collector's edition, because this was available right here in the Netherlands to get relatively cheap for a collector's edition. I actually have not checked out the transfer or anything on this one yet. I do know that it also comes with a Dolby Atmos track, and it's supposed to be a really good transfer. And again, they will probably do a box set of all 4 of these, but I got the collector's edition of Lethal Weapon. Now, I do usually watch this one in particular around the Christmas time. I know there's this big debate, is it a Christmas movie, is it not? There's people that are absolutely like, no, it's not a fucking Christmas. If a film starts with jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, rock, it's a fucking Christmas movie to me. Like, honestly, if I put this on with the lovely Dolby Atmos, people outside are going to be listening in on me listening to fucking jingle bell rock. People are going to think I'm crazy. He's listening to Christmas music around fucking summertime. No, so yeah, I don't know. I will check it out to check out the transfer, especially because this comes with the director's cut, which I haven't seen since the DVD days, because the Blu-rays didn't come with those. Anyway, let's remove the slip cover. I do like how they did that with the slip cover and the J card. It's the back of the J card has the little Beretta on there, which is yeah. Anyway, if you actually go to the slip box, there you go. It's so weird how they did the eyes on Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. It's like very shiny. I don't know. It's weird how they did that, but. And you just got an initial on the back, LW, Lethal Weapon. But the steelbook that comes in there is pretty dope though, I must say. Yeah, it's the little Have a Nice Day when Rick shoots the target practice dummy piece of paper, the cardboard paper. These are actually indented. They have texture to them. They're actually indented into the steelbook. So they're actual proper like holes. Yeah. I thought that was pretty cool. And then, of course, it's pretty simple. And on the back, you have the little note that the guys leave on the Christmas tree. Again, it's a Christmas movie, in my opinion. At the end of the film, for the bad guys to find for crazy Gary Busey to find, as my good buddy Jim would say. Anyway, they have the 4K, and also comes with the Blu-ray. But there you go, the theatrical and director's cut. So when I'm gonna watch this again, I probably will definitely go for the director's cut, because again, I haven't seen that since the DVD days, because my DVD of it came with the director's cut, but the Blu-ray didn't. So and then you have some more goodies here. This comes in this little like envelope thingy. Amongst others, you get a poster with it, which there's a little spot on my wall left. I might actually put the Lethal Weapon poster up. So yeah, you remove the goodies from the envelope. So let's show that poster first. It's just a single-sided. No, it is double-sided. I was mistaken, but it is just the there you go, the original poster for the film. And then the reverse of that is, I think, the Japanese poster for it, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Just, you can actually see the lines around Danny Glover's face where they cut out from a different image. Yeah, not a good poster. Give me this one any day. So that's still cool to have. Cool to have both options. So yeah, Lethal Weapon, the original poster. I'm gonna put that back in the envelope. There you go. Let's remove this, and you have some cool cards, some like behind the scenes, some cool still images and stuff. So I'm just gonna show you there. A lot of them are double-sided. I think they're all double-sided, but there is director Richard Donner giving Mel Gibson some direction. On the reverse of that, you got Danny Glover being directed by Richard Donner. Then we have, I think this might be the producers, Joel Silver and stuff. So yeah, there you go. Pretty cool, pretty cool. More behind the scenes. The pool scene, yeah. Oh, I see a picture Jim is gonna like coming up soon. Yeah, this is the duo, the dynamic duo of Martin Riggs and Roger Murtaugh. Yeah, the amazing Mel Gibson. I love Mel Gibson. I'm a big Mel Gibson fan. Despite what you think of him as a person, he's a fantastic actor and a great director. Nobody can deny that. Hey Raj, you look younger with the beard. Yeah. And crazy Gary Busey. That's that one is for Jim. I know Jim loves Gary Busey. There you go. He's on the back of it as well. Yeah, great film. Great. Let's be honest. It's the ultimate 80s buddy cop action film. I mean, it's the only one you can make a case for. Besides this one is maybe 48 Hours, Tango and Cash, Red Heat. There are some good buddy cop films, but this is the ultimate one, isn't it? This one, it's, yeah. So yeah, the Lethal Weapon, I cannot get this back in the envelope. The Lethal Weapon, 4K, collector's edition. Awesome release. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite films. I know they're probably gonna do, they most certainly will do, a box set of all four of them, which I'll probably will buy. So I'll probably have the first Lethal Weapon on 4K twice. It's just one of them things. I wasn't patient enough. I had to have this on 4K because I really wanted to see the director's cut again. But yeah, there you go, Lethal Weapon on 4K. Then we have two 4K editions from Severin Films in the US. Now, last month I picked up two Severin box sets. That Violent Streets box set, the Umberto Lenzi, Thomas Milian one, and also the Carol Baker Umberto Lenzi box set. This month I got a collector's edition on 4K of Dario Argento's Opera, the Argento film that was sorely missing from my collection that I had not seen before. I've seen it twice now. I think it's absolutely fantastic, this film. Great giallo film from the late 80s. I think it's 87 when this came out, wasn't it? I think so. Yeah, Severin did a really good job on this one. Here's the MRA. You got a few discs of choice. You got your 4K disc of the film. You got Blu-ray discs with different cuts of the film. Another one with bonus stuff, and then you have the there you go, the soundtrack on CD. I love that Severin includes the CD soundtrack with these releases. And then you get a cool booklet with, that's the infamous bit from the film, you know, the needles under the eyes so they cannot look away, which is pretty fucking brutal. Yeah, it's, the problem is I don't want to open it too much because it's they're touchy, these, it's a little weird, these booklets. I'm just gonna show you a few bits. There you go, Dario Argento. So hope there won't be too many spoilery images here. There you go, Daria Nicolodi. The great Daria. Anyway, that's about it. Yeah, opera on 4K. It's a cool edition by Severin. Now, I could have just went for the Blu-ray, but I was like, hey, it's Argento. Argento's films I do really enjoy in the highest quality because I do have the 4K of Deep Red. And I'm sure there's another one that I have on 4K. Oh yeah, Tenebrae. Yeah, Tenebrae looked fantastic. I was like, you know what, let's just go for the 4K for the first time watch. Let's have the best experience for the first time watch. The best visual experience possible. Yeah, Opera by Severin Films. Yeah, great film. Definitely recommend. I'm glad I have it in my collection finally. Same can be said for this Lucio Fulci one. Now, pretty much the only reason I went for this one on 4K is because this 4K limited edition came with the documentary Fulci Talks, which is like a hour and a half never before released interview with Lucio Fulci himself. But yeah, it's 1977's The Psychic, aka Seven Notes. I can never remember. Sette Note in Nero. Seven Notes in Black is the translation of the Italian title. And then you also, I think it's called The Murder to the Seven Tunes, something, Seven Notes in Black, whatever. But yeah, it's the Psychic by Lucio Fulci from 77, starring Jennifer O'Neill. There you go, that's the back of this little slip box. Let's show you that. Oh, I love that cover of The Psychic. Yeah, it's a giallo, so it's not the most gory Fulci film. This is more style over gore. This was before he did his big gore films like Zombie Flash, Years to Beyond, House by the Cemetery, and City of Living Dead, and all that stuff. There you go. And once again, yeah, you got the 4K disc. You got feature and extras, so that's the film and some extras, additional extras, and the Sette Note in Nero, Seven Notes in Black soundtrack, which I do love the soundtrack to this film a hell of a lot. I love that watch chime theme. Yeah, it's pretty kick-ass. Anyway, there's the back. That's all the stuff that comes with it, so feel free to pause and take a look at that. But yeah, I got it for the Fulci Talks documentary from 2021, featuring an extended interview with Lucio Fulci, 83 minutes. So yeah, it's about close to 90 minutes anyway. And yeah, you got tons and tons of special features. So yeah, Lucio Fulci, The Psychic, and then you do have a booklet with that as well, which not the biggest quality as you can see. Yeah, it's kind of yeah, barely open and it's falling apart. So that's not really good on Severin's end, but yeah, a little disappointed by that. That was the first time I opened the booklet. I was like, let's take a look at the booklet. I was like, really? Yeah. So do something on your booklet, Severin. But yeah, I'll show you a picture of the great Jennifer O'Neill. You do also have some good supporting characters or actors in this film. You have Gianni Garco, who I know from the spaghetti western genre a hell of a lot because he was the original Sartana. And you do also have Gabrielle Frazzetti in this film, who I know from mostly from the Bond film On Her Majesty's Secrets. I don't know why I'm still pointing to my wall because my Majesty's poster is no longer up, but no, I know him from the Bond film On Her Majesty's Secret Service with George Lazenby. He played, well, spoilers for the film, but he played 007's father-in-law pretty much for 20 minutes. And of course he was Mr. Morn, the railroad baron in Once Upon a Time in the West. So that's Lucio Fulci's The Psychic. Now there's one more film to show, and it is once again Lucio Fulci, and it's another 4K collector's edition. But now we go back to the UK, I go back to Arrow Video because just at the tail end of the month, I think we all received, those who pre-ordered anyway, we all received our 4K limited edition of Zombie Flesh Eaters by Arrow Video, and yeah, here it is in full glory. I checked it out straight away. Great transfer, great audio track with the Dolby Atmos, great batch of special features. Let's just, it's cool that this is the original artwork that goes all the way around pretty much. There you go, there's still the, yeah. There you go, that's all the stuff that comes with it. Again, feel free to pause. Let's whip this out. No, not that. And yeah, that's the slip box. It's kind of a shame that the art originally is just the slip cover, but yeah, there you go. The infamous scene right there. The infamous Fulci eye trauma scene. There's the forecast. I flipped that to the Italian cover, which is a Zombie 2 in Italy, because Dawn of the Dead was called Zombie in Italy, so they called this Zombie 2 to cash in, which it was successful, so I guess it worked. But yeah, here's the 4K disc, and you do got some art cards with that as well. The infamous scene right there for realsies. The zombies feasting, yeah. Yeah, I absolutely love this film. I absolutely love this film. This is, I love Dawn of the Dead, I really, really do, but this is my own personal favorite zombie film. I mean, zombie versus shark. Enough said. It's never been topped, never will be topped in my opinion. Zombie versus shark, that's, yeah. Anyway, you do have, again, Arrow's usual fashion. You got a booklet and a poster, so let's show you the poster. So the first part of the poster is that iconic image there from the, that's also on the slip box. And then the Italian poster on the other side. Which looks pretty cool, I must admit, but I wish this was the poster that you got, though. I like this iconic shot with the hand coming out of the grave, but yeah. There we go. So yeah, the booklet, again, I don't want to show too many spoilery images, but oh yeah, my favorite scene right there. Yeah, it's a great film. It's a great, oh, here's the zombie from the opening of the film. There's the yeah thing. I can't fucking speak today. Intensifying. That's the word I was looking for. The stuff is intensifying right there. An eye for an eye. Let's see, some cool images to show you. Yeah, there we go. There's some more smaller images in this one than usual. That's pretty much what's on that Italian poster. So I'm just trying to find a cool image to show. Like I said, it's a lot of small images to the side like these. So, but anyway, if you guys do want to know about the restoration, I'm gonna hold that up so you can pause and read that about the restoration. There you go. So yeah, Zombie Flesh again. In my opinion, it's a fantastic release. This was an instant pre-order as soon as they announced it. The Blu-ray of Arrow that I had before it, now I've passed on to my good buddy Gareth Video Tasties. I'm hoping he will enjoy the film and that particular Blu-ray edition. But yeah, I just couldn't justify. I mean, I love the film, but I don't need 2 editions of it. I mean, 1 definitive edition is enough because I'm running out of freaking space, guys. There's so many movies, so little space. But yeah. Yeah, no, I now have it on 4K on a great set. And yeah, it's a It's another knockout for Arrow Video. Again, Arrow Video, man. I said it 2 months ago when I got those two Sergio Leone spaghetti westerns on 4K, the Fistful of Dollars and for a few dollars more editions. But with releases like those, they still yet to get to my way, or still yet to arrive at my place. Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Zombie Flesh Eaters, the stuff that they do. Label of the year once again. I probably will. I will say that definitively at the end of the year, but they're going to be the label of the year, and their Daedalus trilogy is going to probably be my release of the year. Let's see how the Good, the Bad, the Ugly is before we say that though. But so far so good with the first two. So anyway, that's my little stack of goodies for the month of July 2025. And yeah, like I said, it's not all too much, but this is what I've managed to scramble together this month. Scrounge together. So yeah, there you go. That's pretty much, that's it. So do hope you all enjoyed. Let me know down below what you think of some of these titles. Yeah, next month, obviously the certain titles that will definitely come is the Good, the Bad, the Ugly 4K. They have accepted my pre-order. They've charged the pre-order. You know, they've taken the money from my account, so it's coming. Terrifier 3, I'm definitely going to order Terrifier 3 for next month, for August. And if I like Smile, I would expect Smile 2 to be in the next pickups haul as well. But yeah, anyway, do hope you all enjoyed this video. And here's a shout out to my one only member, Crushes Movies and Games. Thank you so much for being a member, sir. And for anyone interested, the link to become a member is down in the description box below. And with all that having been said, take care of yourselves, stay safe and healthy, and keep punching. And until the next one, so long for now.